In the early hours of the Australian morning, before heat rises from the land and shadows retreat into the trees, a sound breaks the silence. It is not gentle, it is not distant, it is sharp, unmistakable, and powerful enough to travel across valleys and suburbs alike. This is the voice of the cockatoo, a bird that does not whisper its presence into the world. Few animals announce themselves with such confidence. The cockatoo belongs to an ancient lineage of parrots that evolved in isolation, shaped by fire, drought, and seasonal unpredictability. Australia, with its harsh cycles and unforgiving landscapes, demanded intelligence rather than strength. Those who could learn survived. Those who could adapt endured. The cockatoo became one of the most successful results of this long experiment. Unlike many birds whose lives are brief and reactive, cockatoos are long-lived, reflective, and deeply social. Some individuals live for decades, carrying memories that stretch across generations of change. Their lives unfold slowly, measured not only in seasons, but in relationships. Physically, the cockatoo is striking. Whether white, black, or tinted with subtle color, its plumage appears almost ceremonial. The crest, which can rise and fall at will, serves as both communication and expression. Raised in excitement, fear, curiosity, or aggression, it is a visual language that mirrors emotion. This is not decoration, it is intention made visible. The beak is massive and powerful, capable of cracking hard seeds, stripping bark, and dismantling wood with alarming ease. To the cockatoo, the world is not fixed. Objects are tested, broken, reshaped. The environment is something to be interacted with, not merely inhabited. This mindset reflects the cockatoo's intelligence. Among birds, parrots are known for cognitive complexity, and cockatoos stand at the highest tier. They solve problems, understand sequences, and learn through observation. They remember solutions and apply them later. In controlled studies and natural settings alike, cockatoos demonstrate foresight, patience, and experimentation. But intelligence alone does not define them. Cockatoos are emotional animals. They form deep social bonds, often remaining with a partner for life. These bonds are reinforced through constant interaction, preening, calling, synchronized movement. Separation causes distress. Loss leaves a lasting impact. Cockatoos grieve. They show signs of depression. They seek reassurance. In the wild, flocks function as extended families. Individuals recognize one another, remember past interactions, and adjust behavior accordingly. Cooperation is common. Alarm calls spread instantly through groups. Feeding sites are shared, defended, and remembered. Knowledge flows through generations, passed not through instinct alone, but through learning. Communication is rich and layered. Cockatoos vocalize loudly, but volume does not equal simplicity. Calls differ in tone, rhythm, and meaning. Some maintain contact, others warn, still others reinforce social bonds. Body language plays an equal role. Crest position, posture, and movement all convey information. Reproduction is slow and deliberate. Cockatoos do not rush life. Nesting sites are scarce and valuable, often located in old tree hollows that may take centuries to form. Competition for these sites is fierce, and their loss through deforestation has profound consequences. When breeding succeeds, parents invest heavily. Chicks grow slowly, dependent on care, instruction, and protection. Learning extends beyond feeding. Young cockatoos observe tool use, problem solving, and social interaction. By the time they leave the nest, they carry more than instincts. They carry experience. Diet varies by species and season. Seeds, nuts, fruits, roots, and even bark form the foundation of nutrition. Cockatoos are generalists, capable of adjusting to scarcity through creativity. They dig, pry, and persist. Hunger encourages innovation. This adaptability has brought cockatoos into direct conflict with humans. As agriculture expanded, cockatoos discovered crops. Grain fields, orchards, and urban gardens became reliable food sources. To farmers, cockatoos became pests. To the birds, humans had unintentionally reshaped the landscape into something exploitable. Conflict escalated. Culling, deterrence, and habitat destruction followed. Yet cockatoos learned quickly. They recognized patterns, avoided traps, and adapted strategies. Some species even learned to open garbage bins, exploiting human waste with remarkable precision. These behaviors are not signs of mischief. They are signs of survival. Human interaction with cockatoos is complex and contradictory. In the wild, they are often persecuted. In captivity, they are adored. As pets, cockatoos form intense bonds with humans, sometimes too intense. Their emotional needs are vast. When unmet, they suffer. Captivity reveals both their intelligence and vulnerability. Boredom leads to destructive behavior. Isolation causes distress. A cockatoo does not simply exist alongside humans. It engages with them fully, emotionally, cognitively, and socially. Conservation concerns now extend beyond population numbers. Habitat loss threatens nesting sites. Illegal trade disrupts social structures. Climate change alters food availability. For long-lived species with slow reproduction, recovery is fragile. Protecting cockatoos means protecting time itself. Old trees must remain standing. Landscapes must be allowed to age. Human patience becomes part of conservation. The cockatoo matters because it challenges assumptions. It blurs the line between instinct and thought, between animal and individual. It forces recognition that intelligence is not exclusive, and that emotion is not uniquely human. When a cockatoo watches, it is not empty observation. It is attention. When it remembers, it carries that memory forward. When it screams across the morning sky, it is not noise. It is presence. As sunlight strengthens and the day begins, cockatoos lift from trees in slow, powerful flight. Their calls echo across land shaped by fire and memory. They move not as decoration of nature, but as participants within it. And in their flight, their voices, and their long, deliberate lives, cockatoos remind us that survival is not always silent. Sometimes, it announces itself loudly, intelligently, and with unmistakable awareness.